Yo, what's going on, guys? So I'm here now. Today we have another Dune Scavenger farm for you. Now the other two spots have been nerfed. The ones I made a video about have been nerfed, and the Serpent's Maw has been nerfed. We really don't have any good farms for the Dune Scavenger, and this might be the most viable one, the best farm out there right now, with Serpent's Maw being nerfed as well. I think though this one will be a tiny bit better right now. You get roughly 2.2k kills per hour, but let's just break this down. What we are farming for in this mount is the Dune Scavenger mount, 350 plus item level BOEs. You're also getting cloth and green BOEs while farming, which also nets you a nice amount of gold. Now if you scrap those green items, and if you're on, let's just take my server as an example. I play on Terracar EU, a medium pop server. With the greens I get in 1 hour, I get roughly 10k gold. Now we're up in North Vol'Dun, you can see on the map right now. We're in this crater right here, right next to Slithering Gulch and Shatterstone Harbor. You just fly to Shatterstone Harbor and just run to the right for like 1 minute and you're in this spot. Now, with the greens alone, if I scrap them, I make roughly 10k gold from the materials. And I also get some expulsum, roughly 20 expulsum per hour maybe. Depending on your RNG, of course, how many greens you get per hour, but roughly 10 to 20 expulsums per hour and then 10k gold. You also get roughly 6 to 7 stacks, 7 to 8 stacks actually, of Tidespray Linen every single hour as well. And on most realms, or most medium pop realms like mine, they sell for 25 to 30 gold each, which means you'll make 5 to 6k gold per stack. And if you make 7 to 8 stacks, that means you're already making roughly 30 to 40k gold, 35 to 40k gold, pretty much between the 30 to 40k gold range per hour, just by pure Tidespray Linen. And then you also make roughly 10k gold with the green items, you make a couple of thousand with the grey items that you vendor, and you make some pure gold as well. So just by doing this you make roughly 50k per hour, I would say. 40 to 50k depending on your realm, of course. I would say 40k, maybe 30k is the minimum, but if you make 30k per hour without getting a single epic or a mount, and then you will get one epic or a mount roughly every third hour, but don't be sad if you don't get one every 3 hours, because I spent 5 hours here last night not getting a single epic. And then there were people who joined us for 30 minutes and he got a mount and a BOE in 30 minutes, so it all depends on RNG. I've also had 3 epics myself in 1 hour, so it's roughly 1 every 3 hours. So if you farm here for 100 hours, you'll get roughly 30 epics. But don't be sad if you don't get one every single 3 hours, but you know what I mean. So just go here and farm this if you want some easy gold, and if the Tidespray Linen sells well on your server, just go here and farm some, because it's a very good way of making gold as well, and you have a chance of getting a mount or a BOE. Now the mount looks pretty cool as well. It's a hyena mount, and I think it's one of the most wanted ones of the BOE farmable mounts, and it looks cool. This might be the only farm spot that's actually worth it right now. And there's actually a tip as well: if you're a low DPS or a healer like me, you can pick up Halford Wormbane by getting to the quest Coombe the Desert, which is a main story or a war campaign quest. And if you just don't finish that quest, he will follow you when you're in Vol'Dun, and he will do like almost 30% of your DPS as long as you're under 330 item level, I think. If you get over 330 and you do high AoE damage, then he's probably not going to do more than you, but he does quite a ton of DPS, and he will attack any mobs that you tag. So as a healer for me, I don't really tag that many mobs, I only heal, but when I do a Crackling Jade Lightning or a Spinning Crane Kick, he will attack the mobs and do tons of DPS. But that's pretty much all you need to know for this farm. You've seen the location, you know what it drops, and it's a good farm. If you want to get these cloth, of course you need Tailoring, because tailors pick up roughly double, maybe even triple, the cloth that the regular people pick up. So if you want to make gold with the cloth, then make sure you have Tailoring. And I'm not sure if you get this by default, but get the cloth scavenging as well. And if you don't get that by default, then you have to go to Dalaran, Old Dalaran in Northrend, and pick that up. You can also pick it up in Boron Tundra, but just go to Northrend and pick up cloth scavenging, and you should be able to get some more cloth as well. But you have to have Tailoring, cloth scavenging, and you'll pick up tons of Tidespray Linen, roughly 7 to 8 stacks. So just find out the price of those stacks on your server, and time the price by, the price for one stack, which is 5k on my server, time that by 7 or 8 and you should have your roughly hourly income without counting the greens or anything. So it's a good gold farm. You have a chance of getting BOEs, mounts and epics pretty much. So if you want to farm this and you have some time left over, just go here, farm this, and just enjoy your time really. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then leave a like on it, and I'll see you around. Peace out.